do. So I'm focused on here right now.
Chase, when you win a race and it gets you into the playoffs, but a lot of people are always saying, oh, now they can, focus on getting ready for the playoffs and all. But for a driver, how does that affect you psychologically? Do you feel more relaxed that you can race without taking chances, or does it affect you at all?
I don't think it matters really. Everybody's trying to win every week, so it might change your strategy calls a little here and there, but outside that, I'm not smart enough to change my psychological approach.
Obviously, a special throwback to your dad's old team. What's a outstanding memory you have with that team and your dad?
Yeah, that's all I remember. I wasn't alive for the heyday in the 80s, so that was the reason I wanted to start racing was because of that car. So I hope I can make it go faster tomorrow.
You were on the radio when you were a kid, listening to your dad and listening to the decisions that they made and stuff like that. How much did you pick up from when you were tuning in on those conversations?
I think at the time I'm not sure that you really think or realize you're picking things up, but you probably do, and I'm sure it impacts me in some way, shape, or form. I'm not sure I exactly remember fine, detailed moments of that, but anytime you're a kid, especially at that age, you're certainly absorbing everything you see and hear. So I'm sure I was no different, in that regard.
If anything, maybe it even made you more analytical as you got older. Not the specific numbers or anything, but they say you're very good with that stuff. Your crew chiefs at HMS say that you are like really, really smart with the trends of data, etc. I know you're humble.
Yeah, they're probably being pretty nice.
I knew you would say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that one of your dad's hats?
No.
Looking back to last week, you said something to Noah after what took place on pit road, and then, I'm sure you've had a chance to look back at the video. What's your thoughts on security kind of getting involved? He didn't have a chance to really do anything back to Ross.
I didn't even know what happened, so I'm not sure. Just focused on trying to go fast here this weekend right now and qualified like ass again, so I couldn't care less about last week right now.
We'd rather have you come here when you qualify really, really good. Yeah, how tough is this racetrack? Like, not talking about the lady in black, we always talk about that, but like passing or trying to get by somebody at this track is so different, or?
Well, the people who know what they're doing, they do it all the time, right? We watch it every week. Like, guys up front, he has we all bitch about the car and how you can't pass and things, and that is true to some degree. But when you have a driver that has an issue during a race and he goes to the back of the field, we tend to see that same guy get back up to the front, right? So hard to point a finger anywhere but yourself.
Your dad was pretty good here. Have you ever had conversations with him about how special this place is to you guys and how to drive well here?
Yeah, we've certainly it was a really good racetrack for him, and they had a lot of success. We had one good run here in an Xfinity deal, got lucky there once, and outside that it's been pretty bad. So I think we've crashed the last 2 or 3 times we've been here. So today what didn't go much better, as you could see.
Chase, certainly about a throwback weekend. A throwback guy that we lost this past year was Bruton Smith, Coke 600, World 600. What did you think about when you think about Bruton Smith and all that he's done for the sport?
Yeah, certainly changed the game and the racetrack owning perspective and promoting races differently, and really kind of sculpted what we know today as track promotion and ownership in the NASCAR world, at least. So I would say he definitely moved the needle in a pretty large manner over the years. Obviously I wasn't around firsthand to see a lot of that, but I've certainly seen how things have progressed since then. I would have to imagine a lot of that's because of him and the ideas that he brought to the table and what he was trying to do with in his eyes, if you're a track promoter, it's just entertainment, and kind of changed the game there.
How do you feel the 9 is stacking up right now to the 5 and the 24?
Well, look at the sheet, man.
No, I mean like on a week-to-week basis, though. Yeah.
Well, I thought we ran better last week than we did the week before, but shit, we're slow today. God, don't ask me stuff when you got the board right there. I don't mean to be rude, but
Okay.
like I want to be better. We made an improvement last week, and we're proud of that. We still got work to do. We're not quitting. We're going to push like hell. We'll be fine.
Is it drive? You know, you came back. You're going to have to win to make the playoffs. Largely, is you had to change anything behind the wheel at all, or anything of how you do things,
No.
or is it just business as usual?
Stay after it. Keep working. Show up every week, ready to go.
It's hard to come in here after you. I'm not happy.
Thanks.
Thank you.
This is Harrison Burton, driver the number 21. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, check out one of these two videos beside me. Visit fondness.com for more racing content.